Support your Hobbit hobby.
Welcome Strategy Battle Gamers to another GBHL YouTube video. You're here with GBHL James, and this video is going to be about me just going through a few things with you guys that have come up lately. First up, we have sold absolutely tons of event tickets for our GBHL tournament in Stockport, which is coming up this April. Now, I believe that we sold out our 20 early bird tickets within the first day, which was fantastic. And at that point, before it all got changed over with limitations, we'd also sold one additional weekend ticket and one day ticket. Now, we are going off the weekend tickets, so that was 21, at which point we were informed that there is an X-Wing tournament, which is going to be happening on the same day. I also think there's another system tournament as well. Now, this is really important because it does mean that there is going to be a limit. Now, we spoke to the guys at Element Games and Darren from Northwest Gaming Centre, and he said, well, listen, it's the obviously the total volume of the hall which gets filled up. So whichever event is filling up the quickest is obviously going to have the biggest allocation. Ours got moved to having 40 additional on top of that, so we could have 60 in total, I believe. And from that point, we've sold an extra 7 tickets, which is absolutely fantastic. But I cannot reiterate enough, those X-Wing tickets are going incredibly quickly. And if they sell out their allocation, then it wouldn't surprise me if some of our allocation was given to them. So if you are planning on coming to the tournament, Stockport in April, please buy your tickets now. Like literally now. Go on the Element Games website and buy those tickets now. Not only that, with another 7 being sold of the weekend tickets plus the 21, that means that we are 2 away from the second stretch goal that we had in mind. So the first stretch goal was those 20 early bird tickets being sold, and at that point it activated that lucky dip for you guys where you could win individual models or blisters, and effectively everybody gets into that lucky dip, gets a prize. After selling 30 weekend tickets, we are then going to be putting in the following box into that lucky dip. And this, guys, are the Warriors of Dale. The Warriors of Dale. Now, this looks like an absolutely fantastic box set, I have to say. Not unboxed one of these yet. But hopefully whoever wins this will let us unbox it. Or I think Jamie might be getting some actually for his future Lake Town / Dale army that we're going to do for the channel. So we are only 2 away. So only 2 people away from having this lovely box chucked into the draw. Remember, that needs to be done before the 15th of March, and I've got no doubt in my mind that we'll get there. However, remember, if we sell over 40 tickets in total, the next box set to go in is, wow, this lovely shiny box of Palace Guard. And they can be yours, guys, okay? They get put into the lucky dip and someone will be winning that box. Think of it like this. If your ticket is, I think the tickets are now 28, is that right? 28 pounds. Let me just check. Yep, 28 pounds. If the tickets are 28 pounds and you draw one of those, these box sets are 25 pounds. So think about that. If your ticket price is £28, everybody who buys a ticket gets a £5 online Element Games voucher. So that's £23 really that you're paying. And then if you win one of these, it's like you're getting an extra £2 to go and buy a pot of paint with or something. Do you know what I mean? Now remember, if we hit that stretch goal, which is another 12 tickets sold away before the 15th, then we will put in the next stretch goal, which are these guys. A box of Mirkwood Rangers, and someone can win that box. So that is another. So we are 2 away from the the Warriors of Dale being put in there as a prize. We are 12 away from the Palace Guard being put in there as a prize. We are 22 away from Mirkwood Rangers being put in there as a prize. And if we sell 32 more weekend tickets, then we will put in a Barrels Out of Bond set. So some fantastic prizes there. And remember, if you are intending to come to this tournament, please buy your tickets now. Because although it says 33 still in stock, if the X-Wing ticket, it says 84 in stock for theirs, but I know that's not true. If they get past their allocation, then some of our allocation is going to go over to those guys. And I'm pretty sure there's another tournament which is happening at the same time as well. So we need to show that the Hobbit is where they want to be putting the main allocation of space in the hall. So to do that, make sure you buy your tickets. Remember, buy your tickets before the 15th of March, definitely, so that we can put in these wonderful stretch goals. Now, another thing to go through is that some of you, some of our international subscribers, have been a little bit upset about Element Games not being able to ship internationally. Now, I know that on non-Games Workshop products, this isn't true. And I know lots of you, you've messaged us and you've said, listen, we're really keen to support our Hobbit hobby and we want to somehow support you, but how can we do that without being able to purchase things to be shipped internationally? Now, that international embargo, as it were, is a Games Workshop trade, part of the trade agreement. So I believe retailers cannot distribute outside of Europe with Games Workshop products. So for those guys who are out in Canada or the USA or anywhere else that are watching this channel, Australia, New Zealand, you guys won't be able to buy Games Workshop products. But if you want to make a big order of paints or something else, or another system, maybe you want to get into another system like X-Wing, which we might show on the channel soon, then make your purchases from Element Games and be sure to let them know that you came from the GBHL YouTube channel, and that will support us. Other ways you can support us is by sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing. That really helps us with our stats. Try and get your friends involved on the channel. Set up little gaming groups in your area and tell us about it, because that helps us as well, because it's supporting your Hobbit hobby. And also try and get involved in the tournaments. And very soon we will be getting back to those guys who gave us some logo suggestions about areas that we think, well, this one could improve, this could improve like this. And at which point we will do some GBHL YouTube channel merchandise, which is another way of you guys supporting us. And it'll be things like dice and t-shirts and maybe hoodies and stuff like that, really. And that'll be a great way of you guys getting behind us and helping us obviously keep this channel going, which would be fantastic. Now, another comment which has been coming through to us has been about when you've been buying things from Element Games, about where to say you've been coming from the GBHL channel. Now, I've been speaking to Byron of Element Games, and he said only 5 people had marked down that they have come from Element Games. Now, I find it hard to believe that you guys wouldn't put yourself down as being coming from the GBHL. But if you have already bought something from Element Games before, send the guys an email and say, I didn't see the option to select that I've come from the GBHL YouTube channel. I want to support them. Please can you put me on the list? And effectively, anybody who says that they've come from the GBHL channel, when you make purchases from Element Games, every time that you make a purchase, a percentage of that will go towards sort of our kind of channel, I guess you could call it channel bank, which means that we're going to be able to get more miniatures and maybe access some more miniatures at a better discount as well, which is obviously going to help us display more, do more unboxings, and show you some different stuff in the battle reports, which would be absolutely great if you can do that. So, if you've already made purchases, and this includes your event tickets, because we sold out 20 early bird tickets immediately, then 22, then another 7, so that's 29. So the bare minimum should be 29 people who've said that they come from the GBHL. So if you bought a ticket for our event in Stockport, email Element Games and say you couldn't see the option to select that you came from the GBHL YouTube channel, but you'd like to put that on there because you want to support your Hobbit hobby. And that's really important to us. If you've made purchases either in the past or planning to in the future, again, let them know. Now, where you find if you've not bought from Element Games yet, anything at all, you find a little bit where you can select you came from the GBHL YouTube channel after you've made your purchase, I believe. It comes up like a little select box, like a drop-down menu, and if you click that, I think the GBHL channel is quite towards the bottom. If you click that, guys, again, that's going to go next to your customer history forever, and that's going to help us massively. So, if you've not already done that, please do. So, there should be a bare minimum of 27 of you that have put yourself down as being from the GBHL channel, and I suspect more, because some of you have bought things from Element Games, but necessarily haven't bought an event ticket. So, if you have been struggling to find that, I find it hard to believe that only 5 people have done that. So I want you to do that. And then I would like you to let me know that you've done that. And you can let me know by commenting on this video. So support your Hobbit hobby, guys, and make sure you get involved in that. Now, last time I looked on our subscribers, let's just have a little click here. We have, and this is the most up-to-date that I've got here, so I'm clicking on it now, 691 subscribers. Wow. Thank you so much for all of your support, guys. We really massively appreciate it. Now remember, we have got a competition at the moment, and that competition was, are you a first stager? Are you a first stager? We need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we've said if we get to 1,000 subscribers before our tournament in April, which is the 12th and 13th of April, if we get to 1,000 before then, and you comment in the appropriate video, you will win yourself. Oh, that's right. This is the new Gandalf from the Hobbit releases. You'll go into a draw, and the person who wins that draw will win this gorgeous new Gandalf miniature. And I have to say, without even unboxing, what a beautiful sculpt. This is the kind of model, and lots of people have got lots of Gandalfs. It's the kind of model that you look at, you think, do you know what, I really like that, but I've already got tons of Gandalfs. So you can win this, guys. And the way you win this, I'll put the link up now, is to go on that video that the link is to now, click on it and make sure you leave a comment. And by leaving a comment, you are automatically put into the draw. Because remember, we can't see all of our subscribers. Now, if I check now on our video manager, I'll be able to see how many of you have left comments on that video. So let's go down, let's go down, let's go down, let's go down, let's go down. Win the new Hobbit Gandalf. Now, we've had 125 comments on that, but there are 691 subscribers. To be in with a chance to win this Gandalf model, make sure you comment on that video. So just a little bit of an update video there, guys. There's plenty more content for you guys to expect soon. We've got more unboxings coming up. We've got more battle reports. There's more Middle-earth's Deadliest Warbands. And we are looking at some point to do some reviews of our armies. So we're going to film them, go through them, so you guys can have a little look at what we've got. And comment and tell us what you think. And we're also going to be doing quite a few custom scenarios as well. So you might be able to see some of those too. Not just custom scenarios, sorry. We're also doing a lot of scenarios from the journey books and the source books. So let us know what you think about those. And if there's any type of video that you would like to see that you've not seen so far, comment below, let us know, and we'll get involved. Keep on supporting your Hobbit hobby, and happy strategy battle gaming, guys.
Support your